My first question is cultural planning part of the strategic planning process of the city of Amsterdam?
Yes, we have a department for culture called, just as I work for the planning department, there's a department for culture that has a plan for cultural activities for 4 years plan, and also has budget for financing and subsidizing different culture initiatives.
And can you give me an example of a project in this case you did recent years?
Well, I just said something about We Make the City festival. That's not a project of my department or for another department, but of all departments together, where all parts of the city administration, all different departments collaborate together with civic initiatives. And a lot of people around the city in all different parts of the city for a week of activities that have to do with everything and especially with the culture.
And what are the most frequent challenges that arise during the planning process?
In terms of culture, from this point of view, the main problem at this moment is affordability and inclusivity, because the city is growing and the spaces become more and more actually unavailable for that alternative culture that we actually want to have in the city. So Amsterdam has had for many years a lot of alternative places, informal culture, spontaneous culture, the squatters movement from 70s. So all that tradition is now pushed to the fringes of the city, and in planning new areas, but also in, let's say, reuse of buildings in the old city. We as a city try to protect that what is endangered, so that that heart of the city, the cultural soul of the city, and to give most possible, let's say, support to communities of artists through what I just called breeding places where for very low price the working spaces are available, and in that way to support culture in the city. I think that affordability and inclusivity are at this moment the biggest challenges.
My last question is, do local populations take part in the cultural planning?
In the cultural planning, I don't know. I think it's different on the level of the city, which is the part of the city government I work for, and the local governments in smaller, let's say, neighborhoods of the city. I think smaller the scale, more people are, let's say, provoked or attracted to participate in it. The areas where we see the participation actually where it flourishes the most are areas which we call the self-built environments. That's where the city leased the land to people who build their own houses, individual or together as a collective. And we see there much more involvement in the local policies in planning, and also in cultural events.
Thank you very much.